So, the iPhone 13 came out way back in 2021. But here we are, 2025. And honestly, people are still wondering, should you get one? Today, I'm gonna break down 5 solid reasons you might want to buy the iPhone 13 in 2025, and 3 reasons you might want to skip it. Whether you're on a budget, or just curious if this phone still holds up, let's dive in. Alright, reason number 1, great performance. The iPhone 13 still got that A15 Bionic chip. It's honestly super powerful, even here in 2025. You can play demanding games, edit your videos, multitask, no lag, no stress. Seriously, this chip just handles whatever you throw at it. Reason number 2, an excellent camera system. The dual cameras, especially in low light, still take some really stunning photos. Daylight, portraits, night shots, you name it, the camera's still impressive. Plus, you get 4K video recording with awesome stabilization. Reason number 3, solid battery life. The iPhone 13 easily gets you through a full day, even if you're a heavy user. With normal use, you'll get about 15 to 17 hours of video playback. Pretty solid, right? And yep, it supports both wireless and fast charging. Reason number 4, great value for your money. In 2025, you can find the iPhone 13 for way less than when it first came out. You're getting almost all the flagship experience, but at a much friendlier price. That's some serious value, honestly. Reason number 5, long-term iOS support. Apple's known for supporting iPhones for 6 or 7 years with updates. Since the iPhone 13 dropped in 2021, you'll probably get updates till 2027 or even 2028, so that's years of new features, security updates, and performance boosts coming your way. Alright, let's get into 3 reasons you might want to skip the iPhone 13. First up, it's missing some of the latest features. The iPhone 13 still uses a Lightning port instead of USB-C, which honestly is the standard on newer models now. You'll also miss out on things like the action button, that cool titanium build, and the latest camera upgrades. Plus, some of the newest AI features just might not show up on older hardware like this. Reason number 2, the display tech. The iPhone 13's got a 60Hz display, but if you look at the newer Pro models, they've got that super smooth 120Hz promotion. If you're into gaming, or just love buttery smooth scrolling, you'll definitely notice the difference. And you won't get features like always-on display, which you'll find on the newer Pro models. Reason number 3, resale value. Since it's a 4-year-old phone in 2025, the iPhone 13's resale value is just gonna keep dropping. If you're thinking about upgrading in a year or two, you probably won't get as much back as you would with a newer model. And, honestly, it's just not as future-proof if you want to keep your phone for a long time. So what do you think? Is the iPhone 13 still worth it in 2025? I'd love to know your thoughts. Drop a comment below, and hey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more iPhone reviews and buying tips. Thanks for watching.